Hi guys, it's Colette. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new to the channel, welcome, and I hope you'll subscribe for the Goldie Oldies. Welcome back, nice to see you. Hope I don't have lipstick on my teeth. Anyway, this is your weekly tarot card for the fortnight over Christmas and New Year. It's basically from the 24th of December right through to I think the 6th, Sunday the 6th of January. So I'm doing one over the fortnight because I'll not really have the time to do anything in between, not just because of the festive season, but my poor hubby's gone down with shingles over the last few days and he is in a state. So, and this is quite appropriate. Your weekly tarot card for this time, for the fortnight, is the Queen of Discs. Beautiful card in Rorig, as you can see, with very intense eyes and so many symbols on there, money and stuff. So she's a court card, and as a court card she has a representation of people and also an energy. Now, the people that the Queen of Discs represents are mature women, which is over 30 or younger if you have a child. That gives you the maturity of the queens in the tarot. So she's a mature woman, over about 30ish, or a mother of kind of whatever age, I suppose. And she is of the earth signs, which is Taurus, Capricorn and Virgo. And if you are a woman of the earth signs, then this card puts the focus firmly on you for the week ahead, the fortnight ahead. I'll probably say week a million times. And you know, it's great because we're going into the time of Capricorn, so this is really all Capricorn queens time, and enjoy yourself and make sure that the attention is firmly on you. Also, if you're feeling overwhelmed and you are Capricorn, because Capricorn can be although it's your time as we go into the festive season, Capricorns are notoriously kind of nervy and edgy to get everything correct and everyone correct. So if you're feeling a wee bit overwhelmed, remember that part of this card is about self-nurturing. It's about looking after yourself so that you can look after other people. So to all of you Capricorns out there, happy birthday, and enjoy yourself. And for all earth sign women, remember to give yourself time to focus on yourself, and if you feel you're not being heard, then it's up to you to shout and get people's attention. For those of us that have a person in our lives, whether it's a mother, a sister, a daughter or whatever, that is the Queen of Discs, focus on them and see what their needs may be. This represents me too as Taurus, so if I need anything, girls, I'll shout. So anyway, that's the people that are associated with the card, but the general energy of the card is about stability, fruitfulness, nurturing, but in a practical way. Because the Queen of Discs or Pentacles is the queen of the earth signs, of earthiness, of practicality. Now, she's still a loving card, she's still a nurturer, but she'll do it in a very, very, very practical way. So she'll give you your cuddles, etc., but she's going to make sure that you've got enough food on the table first. She's going to make sure that you've got enough heat first, and she's going to make sure that your needs are taken care of. And sometimes that can make a very loving queen come over as quite sort of picky. But really the energy of this card is about nurturing, looking after people, but in a very practical way. So the energy of this card out there for the fortnight is lovely, because there'll be people that are enjoying nurturing and giving, and there'll be the people on the other end of it that are enjoying being nurtured and looked after. So that's a lovely energy. I mean, when I just do the drawing of the tarot card just before I start to film, you know, it's literally seconds. And I always hate if we get a negative one over the festive season. We're not saying there won't be negative things happening, but with last week's card lulling us into, you know, okay, there might be stuff going on, but try and keep your own sanity, your own peace of mind. This card follows on with a sense of turn towards your immediate family, whether that be blood relatives or your soul relatives. This is about nurturing the people that you can nurture, and for possibly, you know, keyboard activists and stuff like myself, it's a time to pull back and focus more on the home and family. So hopefully a quieter time out there, but one where we just have to look closer to home. She's not a vastly outward looking card. She tends to pull things in a bit. So in general, there'll be energies of nurturing, of family, of friendships. She's a really good friend. This card brings friendship energies. She's a fertility card as well, so if you're looking to have a baby, this could be a time to have some fun. And she's just representative very much of the time of Capricorn. Now, what does that mean specifically in job? She really gives the edge to people that work in the caring, practical occupations. So for our nurses, for our paramedics, for the people that are caring, but with a very practical aspect rather than, say, mental health or etc. This is the card of orthopedic nurses, of physiotherapists, of occupational therapists. These people are favoured by, these occupations are favoured by this card in the whole fortnight. So enjoy yourself. You'll find that you feel that you're doing a good job, that people are appreciating you, and that can only be lovely. So I love that aspect of it. In general, for people that are in other jobs, it's about kind of nurturing your own small family or team. It's about looking at what those needs are in a very practical way. So say you're a manager, you should be looking at this time and thinking maybe, well, how can we help out the person that's got to get away early on Christmas Eve because there's no school on? How can we help the person that maybe gets overwhelmed and really doesn't do Christmas because they've just been bereaved, etc. In the workplace, it's about finding a practical, very many practical ways to care for your little team and your little family. And in doing it, you will find that you get good feelings as well. You know, it's not that you're just doing it. You will feel that you're genuinely helping. And I'm not saying you'll get reward, but you'll be getting thank yous. And people do remember, you know, if you're kind. There's a person I did a wee favour for, I'd probably say maybe 14 years ago, when there was a bereavement in their family, and you know, I never thought twice. I was just looking after some things for them, and you know, to this day they've never ever they've always been there if I've needed a bit of help with something. And it amazes me because I don't see this man more than maybe 3 times a year. He's actually my mechanic for my car, believe it or not, but it's like he'll be kind to us, and I think it's because we've maybe been kind to him in the past. People don't forget. I know I don't forget, and you know, I'll do anything I can for him as well. So it's very much about nurturing your team, your little sort of working family. If we look at love, well, if you're looking for a relationship, then I would say that an earth sign female would be the joy of a person to have around you. You could find that the connection with those signs works very well for you in the fortnight over the festive season. if you're in a long-term relationship, she's just a nurturing card. She's about love, she's about being practical, looking after one another and enjoying. I mean, the thing is about this card, she enjoys herself. She enjoys being practical. She enjoys cooking. She enjoys providing. And when you put that aspect in a long-term relationship, there's an extra level to it. There's almost that familiarity with one another and what your needs are, and ultimately almost like being telepathically kind of looking after one another's needs, and that brings a great degree of happiness and also a sense of solidness or solidity. So I do love this card as well, and obviously I'll make sure my husband knows that it's the Queen of Discs, that's me, for the whole of the festive season, although I don't think he'll be able to do much, to be honest, never mind. So if we look at health, fertility is an aspect of the card. So if you have had maybe a few problems with fertility and you really want to achieve something, maybe work with this card, particularly around the full moons and the new moons within that time. Otherwise, she's just a card that tells you to nurture yourself, self-care. You know, you can only look after other people if you've got the energy to look after them. So make sure that you spend practical time self-care. It's not so much again a mental health card. It's like looking after your physical health so that your mental health can thrive as well, and that's really nice. If we look at money, she's a good card for enjoying yourself, but she'll never let it go too far. She'll always make sure that there's a wee bit extra in case someone needs a taxi somewhere. She'll always make sure that there's an energy of abundance there. So where you are financially is, yes, you'll have felt that you've spent, but you still have enough, and that's a good way to be. So financially, she's not an investment card. She's not stuff like that. She's very much about you know, like I call them the planks, you know, where you've got your purse but you've maybe got another wee box with a tenner in it, or, you know, $50 just there. That's the Queen of Discs to a T. So if you think of your finances that way, you'll not go wrong. So lovely card. Spiritually, she maybe allows you a wee rest because she's focusing on the practicalities, the nurturing, the feeding, the general enjoyment of family. And so spiritually, all of you, I know, are in quite a hurry at times to move forward, but you know, sometimes we get a wee bit worn out with our spirituality, and you know, particularly if you're learning things like the tarot, doing the psychic development, maybe pull back a wee bit. Do your meditations every day because they do help anyway, but maybe the next few weeks is a time to enjoy Christmas and the meaning behind Christmas, and to enjoy the new year and focus on the new year. So I hope that you enjoy this card and you have a lovely Christmas and New Year. And I will be back with your weekly tarot card probably, when? Probably the Thursday before the Monday, the 6th, so we can get going again. And I'm just sending you all my love and heartfelt gratitude for the way that you've all supported me in the last year. I couldn't really do it without you. It's like the coffees that come in £3 at a time help paid for the new computer and whatever. So the channel is us, it's not me. Without yous watching, then it wouldn't be going anywhere, but also without, you know, the comments and the support and the backup, it wouldn't be possible either. So I thank yous all, and I'll do another coffee and chat at some point, maybe during the festive season, but apart from this and maybe a bit of mediumship, that is me kind of maybe signing off. So I love yous and leave yous, and many blessings, and have a really lovely Queen of Discs time. Many blessings now.